Hey guys, it's Cyrus of Chaos. I'm here with the 2017 Junior Men's Foil World Championship team, consisting of Sam Moelis, Geoffrey Tourette, Sid Kumbla, and Nick Itkin, and we're going to watch their bout against Japan in the finals of Junior Team World Championships, and just, talk about what's going on in the bout. So, you guys want to say hello?
Thanks for having us, Cyrus of Chaos. Really appreciate it. I'm really excited to watch this bout.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
really happy to be here and reminisce a little bit. It's been a while since I've seen this bout, so happy to look back on it.
I remember watching this bout live. It was pretty crazy. Had you guys fenced the Japanese team before this season?
Well, not as a whole. I think it was me, Siddharth, and Nikita in Aix-en-Provence at a Junior World Cup when we got destroyed by them. But we didn't have Sam there. So the vibe was a bit different because we couldn't sub out. I don't think he
legendary flip,
right?
Forza!
Wait, did I just make it? Okay. Oh man, I think we should just pause
No
there
way.
in the video and say that was recently won.
That's all I wanted to see.
I think single-handedly, if you take anything from this video, you take that. Without that model flip that day, the world would have been different. Like, I don't think we
Oh, I completely agree. I mean, their confidence was shattered in that moment.
You know what was kind of nice? Like, what was kind of nice about this team, and especially like this year, there were two things. One was that we never lost. Like, straight up, like when the four of us were fencing in a team, we were undefeated that entire season. Every time it was just the four of us on the team.
That's cool.
That was the first thing, and the other thing that I think was like kind of really special. I think these guys can agree is like when we were growing up, especially with men's foil, like it was four guys always. We grew up when it was Race, Garrick, Miles, and Alex.
Yep.
These four guys, and it was just the four of them all the time, and they were this team, and they won everything. And and you always wanted to be there and like be on a team like that or with them on that team. So to actually like be a part of this team where it felt that way, where it's like we were four guys. It was just the four of us, nobody else close, and we were winning everything. It was like that kind of feeling. So that's, I think, was like the best feeling about being on this team.
Yeah, that's cool.
We also just had so much fun all the time at all the competitions. It made us like so much closer. I think it was really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was very true. Whenever we competed at every tournament, like I had no doubt in my head. Like I was confident in every single one of you guys to like fence well. Like as soon as we got on the strip, like I always felt very confident in whoever we were fencing.
and
Sorry, guys, one sec. One of you has the volume very loud on your computer. For this specific video, can you turn it down a little?
It might be me. Yeah, I turned it down.
All right, perfect. Okay, yeah. The white light noise was killing me.
It might be.
How did you guys choose the order in this bout or in the day in general?
We just kind of found that our order worked. I think like the first is that you just choose the anchor, and Geoffrey was always the anchor. It's just a certain role that you fill, and then just from there it was kind of what the rest of the three of us were gonna do.
Wow, that was sick.
At other competitions, like Sid was sometimes the setup or the third guy, or Nick was sometimes the setup right before Geoffrey. I think Nick really found his position as the third to last guy, and then we just worked our way there. And then Sid and I were kind of interchangeable as the setup.
yeah, I don't think just like obviously being completely honest, like I don't think I was fencing that well like in the team event that like day or even the day before. So and I guess like it wasn't like any point of pride at all. I just wanted to win as a team, and I think it was easy for us to be like, okay, who's fencing like really well, and kind of choose the lineup there.
Yeah, that's kind of the advantage of doing it with your close friends, right? It's like you can all be honest with each other about that.
Yeah.
And even in the individual bout, like we're like all of us have our share of mess ups. Like you'll see in this bout, like we're crushing them for like the most of the bouts until the last three bouts. And like yes, Geoffrey comes out as the hero of this bout, but also low-key the villain for getting us there, you know?
I know, he messed up in the end, too.
I think actually, fun fact, at this World Championships, I didn't win by score in any of the anchor bouts. I think I lost every single one of them by score. But
Wow.
nobody remembers that because we won every match, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Honestly,
go ahead.
I know that, like, winning, like obviously, like, fencing Japan and winning a final was, like, awesome. But the semifinal bout against Russia was just awesome. Like, everything about that bout was awesome.
Got you hyped for this one?
Yeah, I got us really hyped for this one. Because the one, we were just, like, all four of us just took everyone apart. Little stop hit right here.
Nice.
That's crazy. This is 2017. Like, that didn't even that long ago.
Yeah.
Like last year too.
Shikine and Saito, damn.
Dude, I lost to Saito in individuals like 2 days before, and I was so pissed about that bout.
Oh, I remember that. There were a couple of kind of questionable calls down the line, weren't there?
Awful
I thought in
calls.
the moment they were questionables. I haven't watched the bout that much. Well, it's also been like, 3 years now? So.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. I do remember being really frustrated with it, though. And I totally changed my outlook going into this bout. I think I just kept the distance way bigger, so I didn't let him play the way that he wanted to.
Yeah.
And the outcome was really different this time than it was in the individual.
I think I lost him too. I lost him too, and then
Yeah, the round after, I think. And then he ended up getting second, right?
Yeah, he lost to Chung, didn't he?
Cheong, yeah.
Well, wasn't losing to anyone that day.
Yeah. Is this Plovdiv?
Yeah, this is Plovdiv.
I recognize the airplane hangar.
Oh yeah, it's in that same like I don't know. It's just like a bunch of like giant crates. And
Yeah.
everyone is they just fit a convention center into like a little crate. It was like building 14 or something.
Yeah, there used to be a Grand Prix here, and when we were walking there the first time, I was like, where the hell are we going? Like, what is this place? It looks like an airplane hangar or something.
Yeah. I think one thing for sure about this team was like, obviously we're not going to spend another 40-minute video gassing up Nick Itkin, but I do think that it was definitely when he was kind of coming up a little bit, you know, because at this time, like, again, like, he wasn't, like, there was no junior world champion, there was no nothing like that, so I think that they had watched Geoffrey and I fence for since we were in cadets and stuff like that, and even younger, and, you know, the Japanese have a very good, like, regimented system. They have a training center where they all go. If you go to the competitions, they bring people to film everything.
Yep.
Like, they have just photographers, like everything like that, so I think that you'll notice that in these initial bouts, you'll find that they don't really have that many answers for Nick, just because it was just like relatively new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know their training facility has like 20 different cameras that they can watch their touches from like any angle, and they have like video training sessions and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I definitely approve of that.
Awesome. No, it's awesome.
they definitely got a great program right now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They also have the resources to watch videos like right before the bout too. I remember in the waiting room, they all had their iPads. They were looking at analyzing the bouts before, trying to figure out what to do.
That's cool.
It's just kind of an alien, thing to us. Like I've never done that. Like watched the footage right before a bout. I think it's cool to see that for another country.
Yeah, it's not. If you think about it, it's not super different from just watching your opponent fence the round before, right?
You know what I thought was actually super funny that I just thought about was we used to do this thing where we were very lighthearted coming to the bout, so a lot of our opponents might have been much more serious. Like the Japanese were watching videos, and the Russians wouldn't speak to anybody and would be in their own zone. And we used to do this thing where we would just talk between ourselves, but then also start talking to our opponent team, and we'd say silly stuff like, we're the Warriors and you guys are the Miami Heat or something like that. And they just didn't know what to say. They were just what? And we would say small stuff like that. Or I remember just going back to even Pan Am's, we would just go through fake scenarios where we were losing every bout, and we were just like pretending to have like how bad we like would lose if like all these kind of scenarios like.
Yeah, we did our conservative predictions. We're like, all right, so first bout, Sam's probably gonna lose 5-1, probably 5-0, but we're just gonna be nice and say 5-1, and then afterward I'll hook up, probably lose 5-0 also. Maybe I can get one touch.
And I was like,
And then
now
at
we're
the end,
down
we'll be like,
10-2, and we have nothing left.
yeah, so the bout's over at this point.
I have yet to see anyone beat our record against what we did with Brazil and Pan Am's.
Which was?
5-3.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Pan Am's was just a lot of fun.
Very nice touch by Geoffrey, by the way. I don't know if y'all remember that, but
I think Saito has a lot of equipment issues for like a little bit. I think.
Which
Probably.
one? I missed it. I switched over to the Zoom.
Yeah. This is gonna be a.
Okay, I'll skip ahead. Another one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit.
Okay. That's a tiny bit too far. Okay, there we go. At 115.
Oh!
Wow, that was nice.
Oh,
Damn,
baby.
yeah.
Yes, I stole that one from Siddharth, bro.
Bro, when did you do that? When did I ever see you do that
and
one?
Parry for a repost.
Bro.
At the back
Right
of the
out
strip.
page of Kumbla,
That was
dude.
kind of
Right out of the
dirty,
page of
Geoffrey.
Kumbla.
The Book of Kumbla.
Right out of the page of Kumbla.
No, I don't even think I could do it that way. It's like sideways. That was sick.
Yeah.
This was Suzumura's like first year on the junior team. Like he was pretty decent in cadets. I remember he didn't like come out of nowhere, but I think Geoffrey had beat him in Tashkent when Geoffrey met to get into the medal rounds. But I think this was his first year on the team. He actually got like a lot better too. Like he's definitely doing. I think I've seen him in like the 32s on the senior circuit now, and just kind of making his like name on the senior circuit, at least especially in Japan too. But I think he's really good.
Yeah, I've heard
He's
the name
also
before.
pre-law
So
in Japan, fun fact.
he what?
Isn't that kind of
Yeah.
crazy? He's
What
pre-law
happened?
in Japan.
Oh, that's
He's,
cool.
Really?
like, he's studying to be a lawyer.
Good for him.
Nick, you're such a string bean.
This is also awesome because we had like dope coaches in the box. Like we just literally it was just Misha, Itkin, like their coach Alexi, Dan, and Greg. Just all four of them just yelling at you all at the same time.
They're also like emotional too. That was the thing. That's what makes it so great.
Well, there's that great picture of Alexi. It was like the string of like 3 pictures during like Sid's bout, not Sid's bout, during Geoffrey's bout with Shikine. There's like a series of like 3 pictures of him like yelling and then getting really disappointed. I gotta find them. Those were really good.
Yeah, I feel like every time like they got off the strip, we would do stuff like kind of like crazy stuff where we would like hit each other's like foreheads against each other and like be like like hyping each other up and stuff like that. But it was definitely like a hype out. I think we definitely came in with a lot more like energy than the Japanese for sure. Just because we really wanted to win this, I think that was a big thing too.
Do you think the previous bout had anything to do with it? You said that bout was sick too, right?
Because you know, like the Russians are good. Like they're always good, and their team was just solid. But there was definitely like even on the senior circuit, like the Russians and the Americans just go at it. They just compete.
Yep.
So this is the highest stage of competition, and to just go out there and not only win, but just like really annihilate is like the best way to go about it. It just was nice. I didn't think the final score was like 24, maybe like 45-24.
Wow.
Like that.
Oh my god.
I also think that season, like we were like, usually I guess the Russians usually beat like us in junior men's foil, or at least in the past before us. And then like our first kind of like team competition, we beat them pretty badly. And then they started like changing up their like order like every team competition. and we'd be like fence a new guy every team competition, and like I guess like they had what we thought was like they came out with their kind of perfect order at Worlds, and then when we crushed them, it felt a lot better to like kind of like be like no, like you can put whoever you want, but
It still doesn't matter.
Yeah.
little did we know their perfect order was the next year.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys.
Wow, nice remise again.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when Nick had cool hair, bro.
Oh yeah,
Dude, we all almost got that haircut. I remember.
Oh yeah. that was
How we
cool,
were
man.
all gonna get it.
I also I went to the day before this. Like all we did, we walked around all day going shopping, and we were passing the shoe store. And I was like, guys, like if we win tomorrow, I'm buying you all a pair of shoes.
Did you?
No, but I said I still.
No, but it was a cool thing to say. So I think the banner is broken. Is this Saito?
Yeah, that's me. That's me and him. That's me and him. You know, like, I will forever watch my fencing and always think, like, why do I look this tight? Like, why do I look this, like, uptight? But, you know, I think especially on the team that I think I filled a certain role that was not necessarily that I was going to be the guy to pull away with major points. But I think I
Ooh.
could definitely serve as, I think they changed that. They
Wait,
gave
what?
that to me. I think they give that to me.
Yeah, they should.
Definitely point in line.
Yeah, what? That
It
was...
just your feet looked so nice and little hoppity.
Sam, I
might
hate
have
it.
thrown off the ref.
Sam, I hate it when you talk to the ref. I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's on my team, I hate it.
I mean, to be fair, refs don't like that either.
No, they like it when Sam does it, though, for some reason.
Part of the game. They're the third party.
Yeah.
Sam, you also used to do that, like, squat thing.
Squat. I was just thinking that exact same thing every time right there.
You know, tell me that Dan told me that. Dan was always always into rituals and stuff like that, or not that he was into it. He just said to me if you find an on guard ritual, it's like
No, you didn't do it there.
okay, we're starting right now, because you know sometimes you can get so complacent and just go on guard ready fence, and then Sid will flush you right off the line, and you're like, oh, I wasn't ready at all, I'm just getting nailed.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I know
But,
that feeling of flushing off the line and then just getting destroyed.
Yeah.
I love the commentary, bro. It's a very difficult call, but it's an excellent one by the referee.
They've changed a lot since this happened.
Oh yeah, for sure. They've definitely gotten. I mean, all of them have gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
And they've gotten results. I mean, this 3 months later, he got second at Senior Worlds, right?
No.
No.
Wasn't that 2017?
It was a year later, bro.
2018?
Later, yeah.
Like I was saying before that, I don't particularly love my fencing in this bout. It's, very tight, very conservative, very, less flowy. But I think at least on this team, I serve more as just, more of, a rock. My bouts were 5-4, 5-5. And, if I had a bout where I won 5-1, it was just icing on the cake. But
Yeah.
It was more of just consistently being a hold.
That's a good description.
Yeah, which I think is, a good job within itself.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Someone to just keep things even.
right. Except when we fenced Poland, I've lost the very first bout 5-0 in the 8. I do remember that.
Well, it obviously didn't affect anything.
Started a little bit of a hole.
Does he want to attack no because of the blade search?
No, I mean, I took his blade. I totally took his blade.
Oh,
I
if you-
just think that, sometimes like all fences have this like I guess I mean definitely for saber, but sometimes in foil you just get into this small little like whirlpool of like everything off the line, like everything off the line. It just keeps happening and happening and happening, and it's like if you're feeling it off the line and you can make them keep doing that, then like for sure. Like at the beginning of this bout, everything we do is off the line, and he's coming out before me, and he's hitting off target, and they're calling it attack. They're calling it like even though I'm getting my light on, they're calling it his attack, which is fine. So I kind of switched around that I was going to take slower steps off the line and just go for his blade, which I think kind of helped me pull away towards the end of the bout.
Yeah, it's a good adjustment. I think the best thing you can do when you're in that situation is just not get on guard immediately and like process what is happening to you for a second.
Right.
But it's hard to do that because sometimes you just want to get going. A little squat.
And the Japanese team, like just in general, like,
that was
program,
nice.
Like they build like very different kinds of fighters, but like the one thing between all of them is that they're all very disciplined. Like they will work. Like if you're attacking them, like yeah, they would counterattack whatever, but they will also like haul going backwards, like just like doing like all these like half steps and searching for the blade and stuff like that, and really just like there's a lot of discipline in that system, which can make them all for a really tough team. Like in the sense that like minimal mistakes. Like if you make a mistake, they will capitalize on it.
When you say they're all very different, you mean from each other or from the way the rest of the world fences?
From each other.
Okay.
From each other. I mean, like look at Shikine. Like his fencing he's quite an anomaly in terms of how he takes this, how he has taken the sport and interpreted it himself.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy like Saito is very almost classical in a sense, very beautiful on guard and like a lot of point control. And look at this. Like, what do you do against this?
You lose.
You do what Nick's about to do right now.
That was nice.
Yes.
I don't know.
You know what's funny is before this bout, the one thing we all talked about is like when you're fencing Shikine, just no counterattack, and then immediately counterattack.
Well, the thing is, I think he wants you to counterattack like the whole time. Like that's why his arm's out here, right? So and he's waiting for.
He's
you to
trying to draw it
counterattack.
at a time that's good for him.
Yeah, but yeah, I like. There's always ways like when Nick does all those like hop stuff, like that just messes you up.
Oh my god, that was nice. Sorry, Nick.
No, his
I don't
hand
think
is
I don't
nasty.
think Nikita jumped enough. That's the problem.
Yeah, Nick's just gotta do his jump stuff.
Jumped enough to dodge the back flick.
I feel like I haven't seen this bout in like a couple of years, but I'm so like very a lot of extra movements. I feel like I'm doing.
Like just like small things, right? Like when you're moving in your step, you mean?
I'm like
Just
so
like
like
these
very-
weird, like like you do look a little more.
Yeah, I think there's some equipment problems for a while.
Oh yeah, it's funny watching yourself from a couple years ago because it's like it looks kind of the same, but at the same time there's some important small differences. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of annoying to watch. Like, what am I doing here? Wow.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I thought that was a well set up counterattack too.
Nikita wins this bout, right?
Yeah, no, I think so.
You mean by score or gets to 25 first?
Oh,
By
he definitely
score.
gets to 25 first.
I need Nick to teach me that attack. Teach that to me.
Was that a remise or that was just one attack?
Whatever it is.
I don't think that was a
I can't, like, the volume's so low, it's hard for me to tell whether it was like a parry or like a wait and disengage.
Good job, Nikita.
Thanks,
That's the
bro.
one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
3 counterattacks, right? After being told not to do that. Ooh.
I think.
But I think.
I think touch right. I think.
That's why you don't call halt too early.
You know, when you fence Shikine, sometimes you forget he's, like, really quick on his, like, premeditated attacks, you know?
Yeah, he does like a dirty, like, feint disengage just right off the one.
Yeah, he got me, like, you'll see, like, in the anchor bout, he got me, like, 4 times in a row, and every time I was like, why am I going back and doing parry 4 every single time?
I thought it was attack Nick there. What do you guys think?
I missed it.
I thought it was simul. All right. You're right.
Yes, Nick, good job.
Take his hand. He's like, leave. You're like, it stays like this until just the very, very end. It honestly started with me. Like, they put in Ito, who's good, and I got up, and then I just lost. I just felt like it was like 6 or 7 pieces, like, all the way around. Because it's just like nerve-wracking. Like, you're right there, and you're like, this is my last bout, and you're in the gold medal match, and it's like, I don't know, I definitely let it get to me a little bit.
I think we were also kind of like, at least for me, I was like shocked that we were up so much. So I think it kind of led to us relaxing a little bit, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like right now, I feel like we thought that we were chilling. Like,
yeah, like from the box, our energy probably went down for a little bit.
That was nice. So how has your fencing changed since this era, Geoffrey?
I'm just going to say really quickly, I totally remember getting hit by 3 stop hits from Kenta Suzumura in this bout. Like, those are the 3 touches that he got where, like, stop hit reminisce, stop hit counterattack every single time. As far as, like, my fencing, I think honestly, I'm watching myself fence right now. I love how I'm fencing. I really like how I'm moving. I think I'm a little, like, tense, of course, and I think I'm rushing a lot. So I think in general I've slowed down quite a bit, but I really like the way I'm moving here. I honestly don't watch myself fence that much. That's the problem. Maybe I should do that. I spend too much time admiring Nikita's fencing now.
The camera, come on. Oh my god, this touch.
Oh, nice. There we go, Geoffrey.
What the hell was
That's how I
that?
still feel even watching now. Like, I'm in the box.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
like in the box right now. Like, let's go.
Those kind of touches just make me feel like so like just traumatized by every time I was fencing Geoffrey at the club, and we're just like going back and forth, and he just never like gives me any space to just like chill a little bit. Like, let's just take it easy for a second.
It's also just so powerful if a fencer can, like, come forward and keep his arm in front of him and, like, disengage around your blades rather than just, like, hiding it and flicking. Like, if someone can come forward and just do a bunch of disengages and hit with, like, a touch rather than a flick, that's so just powerful.
What are you saying?
Yeah, why?
Because,
Why?
like, because think about it, like, so much of fencing now is putting your arms somewhere, hiding it, and then just flicking somewhere, or, like, putting it in when someone counterattacks. For someone, like, if you're able to come forward and, like, someone starts to search for the blade and you disengages and, like, finish in a lunge, like, how often does that actually happen now?
Yeah, I don't do that at all.
It's way more powerful that way, guys.
Yeah, that's just what Geoffrey does. I should never stop doing
No,
that.
No, not
seriously,
anymore.
like,
Now I just
Now you
wave
just-
my blade up in the air and then try and flick somehow.
So,
It's the new strategy.
Sam, who is good at doing that?
Garrick. Garrick's really good
Bro,
at that.
Garrett does not do that.
Garrick and Geoffrey
I feel
definitely
like
on my
Garrett
top 2, I think, isn't it?
flicks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garrett doesn't.
I feel like both Garrick and me flick a lot. I don't know what you're talking about, Sam.
Wait, no,
Sorry.
Geoffrey definitely does more disengages than everyone, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I feel like Geoffrey.
Geoffrey does a lot of disengages, for sure.
All right, Jeffrey
But you
says no. Everybody else says yes. Jeffrey, you're wrong.
Shit.
Jeez, so this turns into what, 40-38?
This turns into 40-30.
No,
yeah,
40-30-36.
40-36.
I was up 4. I think I was outscored 8-1 in the first 45 seconds.
Yeah,
Yep.
but we were up 35-28 or something like that, and then I lose 5-9 or something.
Oh, the camera, come on.
I wanted Susan. There we go. That was something all 3 of them could do really well. All of them.
What is?
That counterattack.
The spin counterattack? Oh, yeah, you're right. I definitely see Sid doing that a lot, yeah.
It's it's the one where you extend your arm and then you drop your belt guard as low as you can and just
Spin away.
turn and contort your body as much as you possibly can.
Jeffrey taught me that one just because I used to just attack all to the flank. Remember, Jeffrey?
Yeah. So I would
he started beating me.
just I would block his blade with my blade on that turn.
What happened?
If it was me, probably nothing at all. That happened. Always just fake injuries to hand. I just need a second to
I saw this YouTube video where it said ways to take breaks during bouts,
Yo, I saw that.
and they have me as a fake injury.
Dude, that's because you did do fake injury, bro. You stopped a bout against Matt Brandon because he clipped your non-weapon finger. He took I think you called a 10-minute injury timeout too, and he was so mad.
That's messed up, bro.
Wow, called out. I did not make that video, by the way.
I know. Whoever made that.
Oh, damn. Got him.
That's a nice touch. Thought you made top 8.
Who made top 8?
Yeah. Nikita made top 8, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, stay low.
Wait, what is he replaying there?
I think he's asking for low head, but I thought he kept it up. Or not.
Really?
Oh, maybe it's for hand.
Just didn't change sport as well.
I like that action.
That's so genius.
Yeah.
Provoke the restart of their attack and then run into them a little bit,
Just
you know?
crush the distance.
I don't know why he never does that, but he gets me on that all the time.
The duck counter?
One of those on a duck, yeah. I remember the day before he got me on that. Like what? Yeah.
Yep.
Does this get called simul or does it stand?
Gotta stand. It's definitely tag left.
Let him replay that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
They
confused also.
They actually give it to him though. I don't remember what this called.
That'd be great if they give it to me.
We were delighted. The commentators got that right. The Americans were delighted.
Oh.
Okay, I don't understand.
Not so delighted anymore. Also attack left, probably.
Yeah, attack left.
I agree. Attack left.
Yeah.
At least in Saber.
Yeah.
But I don't think he got this one.
Oh yeah, Simon.
Ooh.
I mean, I think also that these tight calls have they were just starting to change them to calling them more often, right about now. I think it was after this Worlds and after the Senior Worlds of this year that they started calling those really tight attacks more clearly, more definitively.
Do you like that better or worse?
Much better.
Nice touch.
Yeah, that was nice. That's good too. Damn, he's hyped up.
They sub out Suzumura right now, which honestly, I don't know why he wasn't getting crushed. I mean, clearly it was the best to do, in the end, but I never really was sure why they decided to sub him out.
And who?
Maybe,
I'm pretty sure Nikita beat him 5-1 though. Right?
Okay.
I beat him 5-3, but
I beat him.
you beat him pretty badly, right?
I don't remember, but I think I beat him.
I just remember the first touch of this match. I just do a little floaty counterattack right in there, and I've never done a counterattack like that again.
So who is this? Is this Ito?
This one right here.
Oh, that was nice.
Yes, Sam.
Sam. I've never seen that from you.
Yeah, maybe you should do that more often.
I think if you had just gone straight, it would have been attack and prep. You don't even have to counterattack, you know what I mean?
Wow, that
Because
was
he's
nice.
hesitating for.
Ooh, right on the foot. Or was it?
That was real.
Now I'm questioning everything.
I start getting touches pretty early here, and then he just goes up.
He's a very rigid upper body.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
We had
I'm
fenced,
just
him and I had. Yeah, we had fenced several times before this. We had fenced. Yeah.
I think Nikita had beaten him really badly at a competition earlier this year.
Yeah.
I asked before, but I didn't hear your answer. Is this Ito?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was also she was also deep good now, on the senior circuit as well, or at least
Yeah, I think
pretty
he's made a
consistent.
couple 32s at least.
I remember when Sam used to just step in with Preem randomly.
all the time. Just cream. It's a blessing and a curse. I got lucky in this one.
Now he just turned it into that counterattack where he lifts up his bell guard. He jumps in and closes out the top line. Maybe that's just
Yeah.
against me because I'm running with my blade up in the air all the time.
That's always such a
Good
hard
job, Sam.
action.
Good job.
It just happened about sometimes whether it's a continuation because the fencer even though I fell short, the other fencer continues to move back, so they just call it one attack.
Dude, you squat so well every time. It's so nice.
Why is it
I could visibly see your knickers in pain every time you get right before the fence. It's ready, and I can see your knickers stretching really hard.
All the way up.
Ooh.
This definitely can get painful to watch, this part of the bout.
Yeah, nobody likes to watch themselves getting hit.
I thought that was yours.
Yeah, me too.
So too, but
I think so,
this
but I
is-
think there's two sounds or something. There was a second, it sounded like there was a para post. I don't think we were mad about it in the moment.
I also didn't replay it because there was a touch that happened earlier in this bout that was the exact same where my light went on and he hit off target and he called a power post, and I was I think that's why I get another touch and it's off the blade just because I just wasn't getting any blade contact. Calls for any blade contact.
So you've each gotten 3 touches, right? Well, 4-3 now, I guess.
I think it's like he gets a bunch, and then I get to 39, and then he gets like another 3, and then I believe that it's 40-36 when we finish. It's just weird. You kind of end up what you do what's been working that day, and there are definitely times in which you've like competed a day really well doing something you never normally do. Like this fencing that I'm doing right now, I don't move like that. Like I don't do that fencing. So it's like one of those things where it's like that's just what was working that day. Like this little like hop, step forward, sweep, swiping at the blade.
Hey.
Yes. Yes. That's the one. That's the way.
See, if I had just gotten this touch, that would have been sweet. Like just let's do this thing.
Attack left, you're just a little late, man.
Yeah.
No, Sam was rocking the buzz cut too. Sam was rocking the same haircut as Nikita,
Sam's
bro.
been rocking the buzz cut.
Wow. Count your blessings, boys.
Yeah. Ooh.
It like sucks to get hit by that one. That's like one of my least favorite touches.
Oh yeah, we're just lining up.
And they stop hit, and you're like, oh, I wish I had just like
You
gone,
gotta get him.
you know?
Push off the stop hit. That's when you really get him.
Sidorf hits me with that all the time whenever we fence a practice.
Oh, that was nice.
Nudge.
What are you thinking here, Sam?
You know, it's definitely one more point, which is can be such a trap sometimes.
Yeah, it's the worst thing you can think.
One more, you know. It's definitely.
The rest of us are like on the edge of our seat, like in the box, kind of watching. Like, is he gonna score? Please score.
You have no idea what was going on in the box when you were fencing, Geoffrey.
Yeah.
It was
Wow, that was nice
honestly,
too.
I'll talk more about it during my bout, but it was like, I'll tell you guys what I was feeling while I was fencing, but it's probably super different from what you guys were feeling.
Yes, I definitely want to hear that from both sides. It's good, the tactical weapon switch.
That is very accurate.
That's good. It's exactly what you should do. Don't get on guard when you're losing a string of touches like that.
Okay, now I get just straight offline parry 4 riposte.
Very good, Sam. We needed it.
Not now though, but that's my next touch. What's the next action? Okay, after this one. Oh, it was 37.
Yeah, I didn't do as bad as I thought
Wow,
I did.
they came within 2. Wow, I messed up. I'm sorry, boys. I messed up. Now I'm going to get the power post.
That was nice.
Yes! We needed that one, Sam. We needed that one. That's
That was
big.
clutch.
That was like a
Big
saber
move.
action.
I like watching, I like that, fencing makes you feel, like sometimes if you're not watching it and you're looking at all the people in the back, people are, really, grabbing onto each other and, this was, really exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I was, thankful to still be up, but I'm also thinking in my head, I'm going to choke this probably.
What?
No way. There's no way you were thinking that.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. No, I definitely know Geoffrey was thinking that. Jeffrey's like, oh, goddamn, I'm about to lose this.
That's, my mindset going into so many bouts.
Why?
I feel like
I don't know.
do better when I think like that, too, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Because it, takes some of the pressure off, Takes some of the edge off.
If you say so.
I'm going to get hit by so many nice advanced lunge, feint disengage. And the thing is, every
Why
single
is
time...
Geoffrey talking trash right now?
No, the first time he hits me, okay, he hit it and I wasn't ready for it. But then after that, I was ready for it every single time, and I still just ran back into parry 4 and got hit. And I was so frustrated.
Wait, why did he replay this?
I don't know. I think I keep it.
That looked pretty obvious to me. Oh, there's one.
Just wasn't ready. You can already tell I'm more tense in this bout than I was in the other two. Again, attack left. That was so stupid. I was so confused.
You look like you're rushing it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just way more tense.
Geoffrey, you're like the poster boy for small steps.
That's the first attack. Many more to come. Again, I rushed. So the problem is after like all these touches, I knew exactly what I had to do, especially because I just watched Nikita and Sam fence him, and they both did very well.
Is that ducking
It's
with the
like-
head? Is that what you're asking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I asked for it, but this is kind of desperation. They're not going to give him anything. So I like literally in my head, I was telling myself like take the attack, push slowly, wait, and finish with a flick to the shoulder. Like that's literally what I was telling myself to do, and I didn't do it at all. I was just so tense I couldn't like act. You know, I was just thinking way too much, and it didn't let me do any of my actions. So he gets 2 more. And then I
This
called
was
for a
44-41?
blade switch. Yeah, it was 44-41.
Wow. Geoffrey's such the villain of the story.
He just likes attention.
Look at the Russians in the back left. They want us to lose so bad. You know it.
Dude, feint disengage right there. Just boom, feint disengage around my fucking parry 4. I was sorry. I
No,
don't,
it's
I don't
fine.
mean to be vulgar. It's just
This brings up a
emotional.
lot
I
of
was
things.
emotional. Same thing, bro. Same thing. I'm so mad.
I was so upset. I was like, is this
so-
really about to happen?
I'm so bad at fencing. I was watching it. I was fencing this, and after the touch, I was like, seriously, did I get by that like so many times in a row? I changed my foil. I was like so like Greg came up to me and he didn't say anything. He just looked at me and he was like, gave me a nod, you know, with his eyes closed, like okay. And I was like, okay. I went forward. I was like, okay, I know exactly what I have to do.
Oh, this is like,
See this,
oh my god.
Yeah, this slow attack. Like I knew I just had to do that, wait, and then at the end finish the shoulder. So I tried the first time. I rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, but I
This
remember.
touch right here goes to video, and it's actually close. But I think I just start a little bit in front, and that's why it's mine. Yeah,
No!
exactly.
That's still so risky, dude. Like so.
I know,
risky.
but I'm like I knew that I was gonna be able to hit it because that's what he's doing. Like he's waiting for me to go, and then the line that's open is the shoulder.
I know, but I remember the 44th touch. He like pins you all the way in the back of the strip. Like that's like
Oh,
one of his
yeah.
like monies. Oh my god.
Sam, why was that risky? Just because the location that he's finishing to?
I don't know. It's just like in terms of like the way that the phrase was. It was just a mixture of like going to the shoulder and also reacting to the other person counterattacking. Like I don't know if like Jeff, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you necessarily like I'm gonna finish here right now, and he just happened to counterattack. I felt like it was a little bit of like, oh, he's counterattacking now, I'm gonna finish. So it's like almost
It was. I saw him counterattack and then I chose to finish. But I knew I had an idea of where I wanted to finish ahead of time.
Yeah, that definitely makes it easier.
Yeah, and then here I'm doing it again. I'm pushing and I'm waiting for him to counterattack.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, Geoffrey.
That was nice.
Right, it's like going to the shoulder because he's provoking and he's closing out the 4 every time. And I was just like, or in
Here we
this
go,
bout
he gets
now he
pinned.
obviously wouldn't get hit, 4 in a row. But
Oh my god!
I think it was Sam. It was Sam. I remember he was like grabbing my arm.
So hard.
Circulation.
Here we go. Oh!
dude, I was late, but he was later. Like that was not like a nice touch by any means.
And then
That's
the
like-
miracle touch. The miracle touch.
Don't
Yeah, I have
counterattack,
no
Jeffrey.
idea.
Don't counterattack.
Don't
Yeah,
do it. I'm still yelling, don't do it.
The worst part is I messed up this action. Like I finished way too early, right? I give up the attack immediately, and I just froze and counterattacked, and it worked. Honestly,
That's
I
still one of
cannot
the most
believe.
exciting team matches I've ever seen.
And it's not like he rushed into it too. Like he took the blade, he started slowly, he was in control. It's just that as soon as I went for the counterattack, he just froze and couldn't hit me. It was kind of like magic.
Yeah, that was crazy. Any other thoughts, guys?
Everyone in the back.
Legendary.
I finished way too early here. That was so stupid.
Sneaks over the line. Nice.
Man, what a time, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that was such an interesting team.
That was legendary, Geoffrey. Always will be. Always.
That shakes.
That
That
was
actually
such a
shakes
crazy
me.
experience.
Every time I watch that, that shakes me.
Jeffrey, you better show your kids
fondest
that
memories.
touch, that bout.
Man, that was a really good time. We were so happy.
That night was fun too.
Go chill with that, but
Yeah, but yeah, that was just like, I don't know, it was something about like Nick said, like when you're being a part of that team where it's like it was like the first time that I really like, you're supposed to go into every competition being like, I can win this, like I can do this. This was like, I'm gonna win this. Like I'm just gonna do it.
We were
I didn't feel that way, bro. I went in, I was like, shit, like we have to find a way to beat Japan because we lost pretty like convincingly in France. So I was like, also I had not fenced well the first day. We were fencing against like teams that were not so strong, like Romania and stuff. I still lost all of those anchor matches in points.
We
Like I
almost
lost like.
What was the score with Korea?
No.
it was close. It wasn't close. It wasn't close.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it like 45, 42?
It was close at the very beginning. I think like the first like 3 bouts, it was kind of close, and then we broke away.
But yeah, we kind of just like, I think just over the course of the year, we kind of just learned how to be the most efficient team possible in terms of like not only like the order and stuff, but like who coaches well against who, you know, who likes to talk to who more, you know, how just everything, like how we work with each other in the box, what people like to do right before they fence, just everything like that. It's just, it all culminates into this one moment where you have to perform. That's why it's like when you actually do it at World Champs, like you can win like a bunch of World Cups, but then you actually like get to the stage where you have to do it and then you do it. It's just like, it's awesome. You should remember that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Sam went to college. It was game over.
Then I went to college. Oh God. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for.
Wait, you were already in college, no?
Yeah, so
No, this
2017.
was This was
I
a
was a
junior
freshman.
year.
I was a freshman in college. So you guys were finishing up your senior
Oh, really?
year. Yeah. A senior year of high school, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
And then
yeah,
we
'cause
went to
that-
college, I meant to say.
Then you well,
And then we went to college. And
that next year, that's when I was doing I started doing the senior circuit, like the full senior circuit, and I was just like, I overdid it. Like I went to every senior competition, every junior World Cup, all the NCAA competitions, every NAC.
It's so hard when you're in college too.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Guys, I have to call it right now.
No, it's good. Thank you for taking the time to watch this with me, guys. This was really fun.
I mean,
Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, it was fun for us too, I'm sure. I enjoyed it for sure. So
Sweet.
Let us know when it comes out.
yeah,
I will.
for sure.
All right. Peace, guys.
Video would
See you
just
guys.
the bout wouldn't have happened if the bottle didn't land.
Yeah,
And then
probably.
make the video.
You learned
So you can start with that clip. Like the bout would not have won if the bottle didn't land, and then zoom into on my picture and then begin the video. I think that maximizes views, and then it also.
Just make Siddharth's face the thumbnail too, just like
Yeah.
for clickbait, you know?
Send me a picture.
Alright, I will.
Sweet.
I'll send her the one with the medals, with the 20 medals on your neck.
Oh yeah, in the
That was
lunge
good.
position. Yes,
That
yes.
was really good.
Oh,
I've sent that one to him before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I sent it to you you posted it for like where they are now, like when they were little kids.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't use that one, please.
Awesome.
Andrew, thank you for
See
having
you
us.
guys.
Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, no
All
problem.
right, see you guys.
Good night.
Bye.